Today we're going to have a look at the new reverb plugin from Martinic, the TG100. Let's have a little listen. Now Martinic have very cleverly taken the reverb chip out of the TG100 and fully modelled it with their very clever ACE modelling technology, so you can use it basically anywhere you want. Now this sound comes from the early 90s, and I remember it well. I was in my 20s in the 90s, honestly. And so if this is not Valhalla Supermassive or like Shimmer or super accurate and clean and wistful type of reverb, this gives character, and I'm finding it really lovely on drums, synths, guitars, vocals.
Problematic. Problem is I want your body like a feeling, like a bad habit. Bad habits hard to break when I'm with you. Yeah, I know I could do it on my own, but I want that real full moon black magic, and it takes two.
So now that you've had a little listen, let's pop the bonnet and have a little look inside. Bonnet is a hood in America, where the engine thing is. So let's get the headphones on and have a look around in this little thing. I do love the look of it. The interface is just kind of perfect for me. Very simple to use, and it takes me back to my youth. Now I've loaded up Teak. It's a contact instrument, and I've stripped off pretty much everything there is on this particular preset in terms of effects. There's no reverb or anything. Super dry. So let's have a look at the 8 reverbs that are built in. If we turn TG100 on, we instantly get really nice right from the get-go. Let's have a look at the buttons here. To scroll through our types of reverb, we just use these little 2 buttons here. So Hall 1, we've just heard. Hall 2. Simple dry wet knob if you want to get it really washy. Lovely. We'll go through the other controls in just a second. Here's the room. Much more mellow. Really nice. Room 2. Even more subdued, I think. Lovely. Plate. I find this really nice on drums. Whoa. Now you can alter the parameters in here, but we'll get that in a second. Plate 2. Slightly brighter. Delay. I always loved this delay. Right back 30 odd years ago. And delay 2 is a bit more kind of ringy. Out the get-go anyway. Let's go back to a plate. Now we can alter the send level, again, just by using these little up and down buttons here. So if you wanted a bit more of a subtle mix, there's no send in 0, obviously. Let's take it up to maybe 4. That's kind of nice. The time is how much of a tail that you have. So let's take this down really quite short. There you go, 11's quite nice. And then if we mix that a little bit more in. See, it's very malleable, but simple. And you can also adjust the overall reverb level, again, with these plus and minus knobs, buttons. It's one of those days today. So that's the actual reverb level. Turn that down. Down at minus 17. Very subtle. By the way, you're probably going to need headphones or be in your studio setup or on a nice TV to hear this in its subtle settings. Phones are never really good for these types of things, I think. Here's plus 6. Wow. So, yeah. In your face. Now you can also click over to settings and get most of these types of things all in one kind of easy screen as well. I haven't read the manual because I don't usually. I just go in and fiddle with knobs. I like knobs. No. Let's go back to type and we'll try some of the presets in here. Here's medium hall. Nice. Large hall. Yeah, that goes on for a while, doesn't it? A large room. Yep. Good for washy drums, I reckon, that one. Medium room, I take it it's just a little bit smaller than the large room. Yep. Short plate, let's have a listen. I do like the plate. Be nice live. Hard plate. What's this like? Choose a key mark quickly. Stereo delay, let's pick a key. G minor. Lovely. Oh, delay reverb. I'm running out of keys that I know. Oh, B minor. It's quite ringy. Long haul. Nice. Now, I'm using the same instrument so you can hear the reverb and not the instrument itself. We're trying to listen to the effects unit and not the instrument itself. That's nice. That's gonna be a nice one, like dreamy pianos and things like that. Canyon. Ooh, slap back. A bit of early reflection. And that goes on forever. Hello. Tiled room. That sounds like it's going to be nice on synths. Let's scroll along. Here's a ping pong delay. That's lovely. If only my playing was as good as the delay. So there's a few presets in here too to get you going. So that's pretty much all there is to it. They really have captured the tone of that original unit. If, like I say, if you're as old as the hills like me and you remember back in the days with floppy disks and general MIDI and all that kind of stuff, this will bring you straight back to that. Or if you're a brand new youngster type person and you're really into retro wave and synthwave, and I'm doing the punchy thing, so I'm quite excited, all that kind of stuff, have a look at this. And it is not expensive. Head over to the Martinic website and have a look for yourself. It's an absolute steal. You can buy it outright or a yearly license, or you can play around with it with a free trial. But honestly, it's not a lot of money. Now, cons, I don't really know. They're trying to keep it authentic to that original chip, so they're tied to the circuitry that they've modeled, I guess. However, I would like to see a very simple, maybe high pass type of situation, maybe. But you could do that on a bus, I guess. And I would have liked a sync to host option for the delays, but I'm not even sure the delays are delays in here. Might be special types of reverb and stuff. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but it might be something they could bolt on as an extra thing, but I'm just being super finicky. In terms of the sound quality itself, is why have I just switched that off? Now, all in all, I think this is a little cracker. I do like companies like this that bring out really, really nice stuff, but don't rip one when it comes to charging you an absolute arm and a leg and leave your wallet running off like a scorned little puppy. So thanks to Martinic for sending this over to me. Very much appreciated. All they did was send me an email and go, do you fancy having a look at this thing? And I went, hell yeah. But they had no influence in me making this video or whatever. It's just like, go and have a look, see what you think, and let us know. So here it is. Well done, boys, girls. See you in the next one.